Good afternoon.
I'm so sorry I'm a little late.
Uh-huh. It's okay.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm teacher Shay.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And I believe this is our first meeting together.
Yes, right.
Okay, so for this afternoon, uh, have you been waiting long?
No, not at all. Just a few seconds, maybe.
Okay, all right. So, anyways, for this afternoon, what do you want to do?
I want to discuss the topic
Mm-hmm.
reading aloud improves memory.
Okay. Let's wait a second. I'm just going to put it here.
Okay.
Mm, yeah. Reading aloud. Oh, what is that topic? Because I took pictures of it so that I can post it here. It's hard to discuss without a picture in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2-4. Okay, 2-4. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So, why did you choose this topic?
Uh, there is no specific reason. I want to
Mhm.
deal with four topics for intermediate.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
I already talked about this topic with other teacher, but
Mhm.
at that time, yeah, he told me he didn't prepare any questions, and then he
Mhm.
didn't read the article, yeah, before our class. So I
Mhm.
thought I didn't discuss it that well, so I want to discuss it one more.
Ah.
That's why I chose it.
Okay. So let's see. What can you give me a brief summary of what you understood on the article?
Okay, so uh, uh, to, uh, a researcher test people. If
Mhm.
there is uh, information, then how can people memorize it well? So they tested people with the four ways. So
Mhm.
they found out the best way is if people read aloud, then
Mhm.
it can last in their memory long
Mhm.
compared to other ways. So
Mhm.
they think taking an action would be really important because reading aloud is reading aloud is two ways. I mean, uh, listening and also speaking. It
Mhm.
goes two ways of actions, but other
Mhm.
ways there are four ways. So three ways. Other ways are not like that. So only one action. So they think
Mhm.
anyway, reading aloud is the best way because there are two actions. So
Oh.
they
Mhm.
recommend people to do actions when they want to do something well or memorize something for a long time. Yeah, that's my
Mm.
summarization.
Good. Very accurate summary. Okay. So, what do you think of the article? Do you believe it?
Mm, yes, ah in some part I think
Mhm.
it would be it makes sense. I thought that way,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
before I watched a TV program, and then it is I think this study was done by Americans, but
Uh-huh.
in America are uh, students have a lot of chance to speak out, so they
Mhm.
are not reluctant to give their opinion to people, but
Yes.
in Korea it's a little bit different from them. So yeah, we when we study, actually we don't speak out. We usually
Mm.
think or read it in our mind.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the program which I watched, they tested
Mhm.
two groups. So one is
Mhm.
I mean American,
Mhm.
and one group is Koreans. So Koreans actually, if they speak out something, they can't
Mhm.
memorize something, yeah,
Ah,
that well.
okay.
So I
Okay.
think it depends on people how they studied before. So if they studied something, yeah, if they are familiar with uh,
Mhm.
speaking out or reading aloud, yeah, it would be helpful for those people.
Mm.
But
Okay.
yeah, in yeah, when it comes to Koreans, I don't think it would be effective. Yeah, that's
Mm.
my opinion.
Okay.
Mhm,
In some ways, I totally agree with you when you say that it depends on the people.
mhm.
In your case, what about in your case?
In my case, yeah, I'm a Korean, so I'm more accustomed to, yeah, stu of course, accustomed to reading to myself. So just to not
Mm.
speaking out.
Okay. All right. What an interesting research, you think, right?
Yeah, it's interesting.
So, are there parts of the article you don't understand?
No, okay, wait for a second. I will check.
Mhm.
Yeah, production element. Okay, the study. Okay, production element. Where is it? The study confirmed, and then production element, yeah, this one.
Okay.
So when we add an active measure, so active measure I can understand, but production
Mhm.
element, what could be production element to a word?
Uh, to a word. Okay. These are some things, okay, that totally helps a person, okay, retain something.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Like for example, the one given here. Where's this? Oh, okay. Like for example, you're listening to music.
Hmm.
You're listening to a certain music while you're reviewing. The production element there is the music.
Hmm.
Okay? So if you add music and you are reading, so if you are, for example, taking the exam and then you
Hmm.
suddenly wanted to remember something, what you remember first is the production element, the music. Oh, I remember I'm listening to this one and I'm reading to this one.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay?
Hmm.
Any other question?
Okay, and uh, no, yeah.
No?
Hmm.
Okay. So, have you ever tried studying while reading aloud?
Yeah, yeah, when I study English,
Mm-hmm.
I have two ways. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
speak out, but sometimes I
Okay.
just focus on listening, or yeah, try to translate the meaning of paragraph. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
actually two yeah, there is only one way to practice our speaking. Yeah, we
Okay.
have to speak out. If we don't speak out, yeah, there is no way.
Totally. So, which is more effective for you?
Pardon?
Which is more effective between the
Uh,
two ways you study? Which do you prefer?
mm, but there are, I mean, in English, there are four parts. So
Mm-hmm.
when I study writing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it depends on what part I study. So when it comes to
Mm.
writing, I don't speak out. But yeah,
Okay.
so when I practice speaking, yeah, I have to speak out. It's yeah, better way, just
Mm-hmm.
to being better way than being silent. So if I,
Oh.
yeah, speak out um, in my mind, yeah, it doesn't help. It is not helpful.
Oh, you sound so confident. Nice.
Confident,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You've been talking, expressing yourself with your fingers right in front of you doing the actions. It's so adorable, you know. Uh moving your fingers, body language helps a person, you know, um express themselves. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Body movement. Okay.
Oh, you can see me. Actually, yeah, the previous class, I
Uh huh.
checked the menu,
Uh
which
huh.
I don't want to be shown my
Mhm.
appearance. So I
Mhm.
checked. I want to hide my face, my
Uh huh.
video, but it doesn't work. Now
Okay.
I wonder why.
I can see you. Okay, I saw you a while ago, and you were talking. I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
Thank you.
Why don't you want to show your face? You look so
Ah,
pretty.
actually, you know the event. There are events,
Mhm.
so I don't
Yes.
want to show my face to other people. So
Ah.
I have to do something. It takes my time. So that's why.
Ah. Like you need to put blur on your
Yeah.
screen, something like that.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay. So, uh, how do you, when you were a student, I do know that Koreans, have intensive study methods, right?
Yeah. Right.
Mhm. How is your studying when you were a student compared to how you study right now at this age?
Yeah. When I was a
Mhm.
student, I usually was in the classroom, and then there were
Mhm.
other students around, my friends. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
I couldn't speak out because yeah, there were other students, and then if I yeah, spoke out, maybe yeah, my teacher would point to me and don't speak out like that. She would say like that. But
Oh.
nowadays, yeah, I'm alone in
Mhm.
my room, so I can study um, yeah, the way whatever I want. So yeah,
Mm.
I feel more comfortable than um, the period of my school days.
Oh. How does it feel like? Aside from being comfortable, right?
Uh, but
Korean
mhm,
students
mhm.
are highly stressed,
Ah, but
right?
at that time, yeah, I thought it was just okay because other students were also um, other students studied that way. It was
Mhm.
only not me. So I think yeah, just I followed the that current that situation. I mean the
Mhm.
um, anyway, just I followed the situation around me at the time.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like a trend,
Yeah,
right?
trend.
You
Yeah.
follow the trend.
Yeah, that's what I
Ah.
wanted to say, but it didn't come up.
Okay. Yeah, I think people have this fear, okay, of being embarrassed, right, in
Sure.
front of other people. So they just do what others are doing. They
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be different, okay? Or
Mm-hmm.
else they will get embarrassed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Wow.
by the
So,
way,
uh-huh.
are you cold? Because you have a shawl or
Yeah.
blanket. Oh,
I
wow.
have my scarf here
Oh.
and I have a blanket here.
Oh, because of air conditioner?
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh, I got it.
My cubicle. Okay, if this is, my drawing is so terrible. Okay, so the air conditioner is here and
Mm-hmm.
here, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so these are lines of cubicles, and of course, the air will only circulate here. It's really cold. Okay.
Uh-huh. You can ask, yeah, to manager
Mhm.
to, yeah, move your position to other place.
I actually don't want to move cubicle anymore because I'm sort of
Mm,
comfortable here. If I
mm,
want to go there, it's quite noisy because it's near the main road, so lots of cars can pass and you
mm,
can hear cars honking. And
mm,
if I move to the other side, there are dogs barking. So
mm.
I'm contented to stay here in the middle.
Okay, I
Okay,
got it.
even though it's cold. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
have.
it's
You have to bundle up.
I do. I actually often wear my hat on my regular classes, or
Ah,
sometimes I put umbrella right here above
oh,
so that the air won't just, enter down on my
ah,
cubicle.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, you noticed this one?
Yeah, because actually I didn't study with other teachers that much, but
Mhm.
maybe I've met 6 or 7 teachers, under 10 teachers. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Mhm.
there was no one who, yeah, uh, who yeah had a blanket around their shoulder. So you are the first one. So I didn't know that place was that cold. Is that cold? So
Mm.
that's why I was
Mhm.
asking. Mhm.
Uh-huh. Okay. Are your teachers mostly at night?
No, no, in the
Oh,
morning.
morning.
Mhm.
Morning. Okay. So maybe they are on this side or on that side. I'm not
Mm,
sure. But
mhm.
others are comfortable with the temperature. As for me, I'm not really my body is not that tough when it comes to extreme temperatures. I don't
Mhm.
like too hot and too cold temperatures.
Mhm. I see.
Mm, okay. All right. So, anyways, going back to the
Mhm.
topic, if you're going to make a research,
Mhm.
what will it be?
What do you mean? What is
Yeah.
this?
I mean, this
Uh-huh.
article is a research.
Uh-huh.
Okay? This is an experiment.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So, if you're going to make a research by yourself,
Uh-huh.
what will it be? Can you think of something?
So, the topic would be the same, but
Okay.
I mean, I'm asking you. So, you mean the
Uh-huh.
topic is the same, but what would I can change or add something?
I'm asking if you will make your own research.
So the topic would be different.
Different.
Different topic. Ah,
Yes.
okay, I see. My own research. So, what kind of topic would I choose, or are you asking that kind of thing?
Yes.
Research. Actually, I haven't yeah thought about it. So, um, what would be good? Nowadays I have 2 kids, and
Mhm.
then maybe they already, I mean, professionals about
Mhm.
kids.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
already had researched um,
Mhm.
those things. I mean, kids, but nowadays I'm really having difficult time because of my son and
Uh-huh.
my daughter. And my son, actually, I don't know why he acted up like that way.
Uh-huh.
He is like he can't control his emotion.
Oh,
So yeah, I want to research yeah
about it.
about a boy who is around his age. Um,
How old is he?
he is 7 years old.
Moody. Kids are moody.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, moody. Yeah.
But
It comes with being a kid.
when my son is a little bit mischievous, or not mischievous, but anyway, he can control his emotion. But my daughter is totally different. So when
Oh.
I raised my son, I thought, oh, most kids would be like him. I just thought like that way. But when I have my daughter, my thought was totally changed. He was really
Ah.
strange. I
Oh.
realized it. So
Okay.
yeah, maybe most
Um.
kids are different, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Right. Kids are different. Oh. Oh my God. Our time is up.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
almost.
fast. Oh, I enjoyed having this discussion with you. Thank
Uh-huh.
you so much today, Elia.
Yeah, same
Elia.
here.
Elia.
Elia, Elia.
Elia. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that you will have a wonderful day. Okay.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.